What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another episode of the Quiet Card Daily Show. Appreciate everybody who listened in, who's listening to all the shows and stuff, interacting online and everything like that. Really do appreciate that. And shout out to everybody that has seen and heard the podcast from Wednesday. Huge guest on. Sam was amazing on there. Definitely learned a lot, you know. Definitely learned a lot. So, shout out to that. If you haven't listened to it, go back, go listen to it on everywhere you listen to podcasts at. We are on there strong. But today. Now, this whole week we've been talking about like Fanatic Fest and kind of what's going on there, a little FIFA action also has been going on. But got me thinking, right? And like I said, we were talking about Fanatic Fest, what's happening this week. We have the national in like 2 weeks. Yeah, not next week, but the week after. So we got that in like 2 weeks. So the thing that I was thinking about is July the greatest month in sports cards? Because just hear me out. You got Fanatic Fest is happening right now. You got and Dallas Car Show, which is happening right now. Then you have the West Coast Car Show, which is next week. And then you have the National, which is the week after. And also, I put Collecticon in there because they got a few shows, which is Minneapolis, which I'll be heading to this weekend. But they also have a few shows also. But it's still a huge like TCG show. But either way, is July the greatest month in sports cards because of all of the major shows? Like, do people the whole time, like throughout the whole year, just prepare themselves for these shows? Now, I tell you this because I do vend at a lot of shows. I actually do prepare myself for the national. So basically, what it is for me is I know that I got to come with the heat at the national, point blank. Okay, and that's where I can make a lot there, but also I can pick up crazy stuff there. Now, not going to Fanatic Fest this week because I go to Minneapolis and I go do that show. But the times that I've been to Fanatic Fest, it has been now is like I said, look, it's Fanatic Fest National is two different shows, right? And we can go on and on and on, especially difference and all this other stuff. Okay, cool, whatever. But my whole thing is this, which I love Fanatic Fest too, is high energy, do all this stuff. But when I went first year, it wasn't like the cars was there, but then it wasn't. But then I heard that it became better with the cards and everything. Because really, it's not like it's a card show, but it's more of just like festivities and doing stuff. So it's not its main really focus on like cards. Like national is sports cards. It's a card show. It's a huge like card show. But never here or there. But let me know if you're at Fanatic Fest, how do you like it? You've been to the national, how you like it? You've been to both. Let me know which one you prefer to go to. A lot of people are leaning to Fanatic Fest, but listen, I had to listen to national anything. Maybe I'll go with Fanatic Fest next year, but this year was like my bank said no to Fanatic Fest, especially all the stuff going on. It's got a lot of stuff going on, and I just did not prepare in time. I was preparing more for the national earlier, and then not preparing for Fanatic Fest. But I was thinking of the national. If you go to quietcallpodcast.com, we do have the national shirts on there. Very limited. Okay. So I'm gonna grab you a couple. Okay. Very, very limited on there. But if yeah, like I said, quietcallpodcast.com, go on there. National shirts are on the website. Really appreciate all that. But even with people now, they go on the West Coast Car Show, people going to Dallas, and going to Fanatic Fest, like this weekend, like Dallas going on right now. I love Dallas. Dallas is, one of my top shows that I can go to. It's not like, a huge show, but Dallas knows like what it is. I feel like Dallas is like a checkpoint. It's like, okay, I made all this money or I got all this inventory. I can go to Dallas, either get a lot of cash or I get a lot of inventory for like my next upcoming shows. Like Dallas Car Show is so perfect on timing on how they do their shows. It helps me out with other shows. So that's how I kind of look at it, and I absolutely love it like that. But my whole thing now is like I'm thinking like, dang, you got all these major shows in July. Is July like is it the greatest month? Because we get excited. I mean, it's a lot of stuff happening right now. The whole month, and then cards are like moving this month. eBay's moving, car shops are moving. Like, even for the national, for me, I gotta go to local car shops. I gotta start, get inventory, all that together. I bet a lot of cars on eBay just to see kind of where like I can kind of get more cash and stuff, just sell a lot of more stuff and everything. So the cars are moving right now. But all I'm saying is this: is July the greatest month in sports cards? Okay, do y'all work all year long to just get to July, or is there another month out there that kind of rivals this month? I don't really think so, but in July it's so perfect. Right, especially if they keep Fanatic Fest where it's at. Doesn't interfere with National. National doesn't interfere with Fanatic Fest. So, I think, and then West Coast Car Show, if you want to go to three huge car shows, it's like boom, 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 back to back to back. So, I was thinking, I was like, man, is this like, the greatest month ever in cars? Just let me know. Okay. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Or which car show is coming up, like the Nashville National. That's coming up soon. That's another big car show. Now, if that was the one that just passed was on the edge of like June. So technically, like that's on there too, but it's not really in July. If that was in July also, oh my goodness, that would have been crazy to have the Nashville National also. But just like I said, just let me know kind of what y'all think. Any car shows like I missed now. Kind of Midwest Monster was like first part of June. It's another big show that's going on. The Columbus Sports Car Show also was like end of June. So I don't know. It sounds like June could rival it, but do you go to shows in June to get ready for July? You know what I'm saying? Do you get, you go to the national, all this stuff, so just get kind of ready for like, August, September, October, just like the rest of the year. Cause, when the national happens, football season start is literally for me, it's like the start of football season, right? When the national over, cause football starts going crazy there. But just let me know. Or if you're going to the national, let me know. Going to Fanatic Fest, let me know. We will be there at the national. We definitely gonna be live streaming at the national 100 hours. So, like I said, let me know where y'all at. But until then, listen, y'all be safe out there, okay? If y'all flying everywhere, y'all be safe out there, okay? I'll be in Minneapolis at Collecticon. It's coming up on Friday. Yeah, so I should already be there right now. Okay. I should definitely already be there. But like I said, let me know, and I definitely appreciate everybody coming on and loving the videos and interacting and everything. But until next time, be safe out there. Be careful and sell out. We out.